Hello, so today we're going to be thinking about complementary and analogous colors. We'll be making a snake garland. Uh, so garland is this section of the body that you see over here, and you can make it folded shrink, and you can make it expand and flex. And then there's the head and the tail of the snake. And so what are complementary colors? Complementary colors, based on the color wheel that we have over here, primary colors are yellow, blue, and red. So the secondary colors are the mix of blue and yellow mix green, yellow and red mix orange, and red and blue mix purple. And so we have the sixth color here. So the colors opposite of each other are going to be the complementary colors. So blue and orange, green and red, yellow and purple. So they're complementary because when you put them together, they bring attention to both of them, to each other. They sort of create this vibration that doesn't really blend them together, but it really makes both of them contrast a lot. So for example, these blue and orange is also there's this sort of vibration when you look into them. And analogous colors are the neighboring colors. So the analogous colors of the purple will be the blue and the red because they're the neighbors. They're the left and right friends of each other. And so we will be looking at some pictures of snakes. I chose some very colorful snakes to show. And sometimes snakes will be very colorful because it's a way some animals in the wild will be very bright to signal that they are venomous or they're poisonous, like some frogs. And some snakes also will become very bright to almost fake being venomous, but they're really not, just to keep themselves safe. And so sometimes snakes can be very colorful like this, and as you can see here, this one actually has a lot of blue and some yellow and orange, and so these are complementary colors. They make themselves very bright. Okay, and so to start, we can start choosing different colors of the color papers. Okay, so to start, we're going to learn how to make the sections of the body, so the garlands. I chose the blue and orange for my complementary colors. You'll need two different colors, and then you'll also need scissors and glue to put them all together. Okay, so to start, I'm going to place one of the colors this long way and fold a little strip. If you have a ruler, you can place a ruler here and use a pencil to make the straight line to know where to fold or cut. But because I don't have a ruler with me, I'll just fold it like this, about 1 or 2 inches of the paper. You'll see this little strip. And then I'll place this backwards and fold it, following my first fold so they're the same size. And then flip it, and then do the same. So when you unfold it, you should be able to see a couple of strips. And we can start cutting along the folds. I'm going to use this one as a guide for the orange paper. And from this, I can also start folding. You can definitely cut more strips than I did. Just for the demonstration, I'm just going to use 2 blue strips and 2 orange strips. And I'm going to place them in L shape. And you can place one over the other like this in the corner, and then put some glue. And then align the corner and wait for it to dry. While we wait for this one to dry, we can also glue this other one. So while this dries, we can start folding this. So because you see the orange strip on top of the blue one, we can grab the blue and bring it over to the other side and make sure to fold it along the orange. So like this. Okay. And so now that the blue is over the orange, we can then bring the orange over, and then we just keep repeating this until it's at the end of it. When you're at the end here, if you have any extras, you can actually trim it a little bit. Just be careful not to cut the folds from the other sides. Okay, and when you're at the end, you can add some glue. And then glue it down. Then we can wait for it to dry. I might put it under something so there's a little bit weight on it while it dries, and then we can fold the other ones. So once it dries and you start opening it up, you can see that it's one small section of one of the whole snake. And then what we'll do is that we can cut more of the strips and make more of them, and then glue them together from one end to the other end. For example, I can put a little bit of glue here, and then glue it to this other end. When you open it, it will be much longer. So you can create more of the strips with more of these different complementary colors to keep it really bright and make it as long as you want. You can make it longer than this one. You can make more sections. Maybe you can keep it as a challenge to yourself to see how long you can cut it. You can make this. You can start mixing analogous colors into it. Here you can see I made a section with only the blue, and here I made a section with only the orange, and here is the mix of the two. And so we can, when you finish the section, the body, you can make a tail, and here there's a little tab that I glue on top and then just folded it. And the head also, I just made it like this. I drew it, cut it out, glue a little bit of the tab in here, and then folded it, and then you're done.